Saudi Arabia continues to deny any involvement with the disappearance of Washington Post contributor and journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The government released a statement saying any threats or sanctions will be met with even greater action. And some experts are interpreting this as exploding oil prices. President Donald Trump says he sent Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to meet with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Later, he even suggested rogue killers could be behind the disappearance.
We are going to leave nothing uncovered. With that being said, the king firmly denied any knowledge of it. He didn't really know. Maybe, I don't want to get into his mind, but it sounded to me like maybe these could have been rogue killers. Who knows?
Turkish officials say Saudi Arabia has agreed to let Turkey inspect the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, the last place Khashoggi was seen. For more, we're joined by Ali Al Ahmed, director of the Gulf Affairs Institute. Thank you so much for joining us on a very important day. Now, we here at RT have been covering Saudi Arabia and some of the corruption, some of the events going on in the country. Now we're seeing that the rest of the country is kind of catching up and saying something isn't right about this. So sources are that Saudis reporting that Saudis are preparing to admit that Khashoggi was killed as part of an interrogation, maybe even gone wrong. What are your sources telling you at this stage?
We know already this is the case. That was, somebody I know listened to the videos and other evidence and the audio tape, which showed Khashoggi was immediately detained and apprehended, interrogated, tortured, and killed. And the names of the personality who did this are known to the Turkish authority because of the audio tape that's clear to show who was involved. And it shows that actually the order, that was not a rogue operation, it was not an interrogation operation, it was a kill operation, and that was all on that audio tape that my friend heard, a Turkish reporter heard, and showed everything clear. So I know they'll make a deal to show this is a rogue or an authorized operation, but this was not an authorized operation because they had a bone saw with them. So now people are calling MBS Mr. Bone Saw because that was the design from the beginning. 2 planes, a bone saw, and 15-member team, kill team to kill this man.
But here's the thing. You have President Trump going on today, and he actually making the comment to the press that this is a rogue operation from everything he's hearing. We know that he talked to the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia. What's at risk here if it finds out that what you're saying is true, if it's proven that this was not a rogue operation? You have the President of the United States lying or saying that that's what it looks like to him. This is involving a lot more than just a couple of words. We're actually showing that the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia lied to the President of the United States, and he went on with it. So
yeah, the king probably lied, or probably he did not know. He's too old and too ill to really realize, according to Mr. Trump, who said that he did not know what he was doing, or he was not aware of his surroundings. But MBS, the real ruler, the de facto ruler, the crown prince, knew about this. He ordered it, and two men, 2 personal guards of Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince, took part of in the killing and interrogation of Mr. Khashoggi.
And I apologize, you're right, it is the Crown Prince. So Senator Chris Murphy here in the United States said that if it is true that the Saudis murdered Khashoggi, that it should represent a fundamental break in our relationship with Saudi Arabia. Do you think this pushback in Congress will significantly influence the U.S. policy going forward towards the Saudis?
Well, let's hope so. It has never happened before, so you have to doubt that for a while. The thing is, this murder, this ISIS-styled, premeditated murder of Jamal Khashoggi, really gives you and crystallizes the real and true nature of the Saudi monarchy, the nature that has been covered up and whitewashed by many in the United States and the UK, who always pretend that the Saudi monarchy is so nice and so forward-thinking. It's only those bad people, the people of that country, who are holding the king and his wonderful family back. It's the other way around. The reality is those who are whitewashing the crimes of the Saudi monarchy against Jamal Khashoggi or against the people in Yemen or against the people in Syria and other parts of the world are part and partners to the crime of killing and dismembering Jamal Khashoggi and the killing of thousands of Yemeni children and the starvation of Yemeni people and other crimes around the region.
Well, there is some pushback from the business community as a group of business leaders have announced that they are going to be skipping the Future Investment Initiative, an important economic conference to be held in Saudi Arabia, I think, next week. Jamie Dimon has even expressed it, some prominent leaders here. What could be the fallout from this?
I think just pulling out is not enough. The people who actually empowered and enabled the Saudi monarchy to do its crime, they have to have something. Where is the apology? Where is the, I'm so sorry, here is money for the organizations that are working in Saudi Arabia to stop this horrendous. I think there will be some economic repercussion, obviously, because the economy works on trust, and people don't trust what's going on in Saudi Arabia. They shouldn't have it. Trusted it in the first place, because an absolute monarchy has no limitation, has no rule of law that it follows, because the law applies only to the subjects, not to the royals who control the economy.
Well, thank you for going to this as the story continues to develop.
Thank you so much.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.